One thing that comes up with clients often is how to know when to leave a business partnership. So just like any relationship that can go toxic, that can also happen with business partners. And it's important to know when enough is enough and when you should get out of the business partnership. Hey there, this is attorney Sarah Holmes of Holmes Business Law P.C. We are a business and trademark law firm that also offers general counsel subscription services to business owners. So number one would obviously be when communication between partners has irretrievably broken down. This could happen in a number of ways. Typically what we see is maybe one partner will lock the other out of bank accounts. They will stop giving the other partner critical records in the business, and they will generally deny the other partner some of their rights as a member of the business or as a business partner. When you get to that point, it's pretty clear that the relationship is broken down and both sides may need to get lawyers involved to get a line of communication open again to figure out how the parties will decide to break up and go their separate ways from the partnership. Another item that happens more frequently than you would think is we get a call typically and someone says, hey, my business partner just went to the bank and took all of our money out of the business bank account. That is a big problem and something that we see, unfortunately, on a regular enough basis to make that a problem. At that point, you absolutely need to go get legal counsel and figure out what your legal remedies would be in order to claw those business funds back. Another time when we know that business partnerships have totally broken down is when one partner is siphoning funds and maybe paying things from the business that they shouldn't be, and doing that without the knowledge or permission of the other business partner. At that point, for sure, your business relationship is broken down and it's time to get out of the business. Other disputes that we see that maybe we could still salvage a business relationship could be disputes over employees. Now, partners may disagree on which employees to hire and fire at times. Often one partner may get along with some employees better than others and may have an issue if the other partner would like to fire one of those employees. That's something that is often not a signal of impending doom in your partnership. You may be able to get past something like that, but it is something to talk about and discuss with your partner. Another issue that we see with partners that may or may not make or break a partnership is one of the business owners having outside interests that are sort of related to the business. Meaning, if you're running a consulting company with your partner and on the side they have another sort of consulting gig side project and you feel like they might be siphoning away business opportunities from the jointly owned business, that could be a red flag and something that may or may not be able to be worked through. Ideally, you would already have a partnership agreement or operating agreement or shareholder agreement on hand that would state how you deal with such things. There might, in fact, be a prohibition in one of your agreements that say that the partners cannot have outside related interests and that any related business needs to be run through the jointly owned business. That's why it really is critical to have your proper written documents established in the first place, because then you could avoid some of these problems to begin with. Another place where we see partners disagree is raising money or when the business needs money. Often one partner will agree that the business can take on some debt. Maybe they're interested in talking to investors and the other partner says, no debt, I don't want to do this. We're gonna have to find this money from operations. And the business might suffer because of that, because the business actually needs capital. So these are all ways that your business partnership could run into trouble and may signal that it's time for you to leave the business. Hopefully, whatever partnership documents you have in place spell out a way to get out of the partnership and what would be the cost of doing so. You should always consult an attorney when going into a business partnership and have those docs written properly for you. Of course, if you'd like access to our business checklist, you can click the link below and sign up for that. And in the meantime, if you need any legal help, feel free to reach out to our office. Our number is 215-482-0285. Thanks.